All right. Thank you. All right. Hi, everyone. Really exciting to be here. Thanks, Antonio, for organizing. So today I'm going to talk about Woltspace. So show of hands, who vibe coded something this month? Yeah, I think so. Who vibe coded something this week? Yeah, most of you. Who vibe coded something today? And who's vibe coding right now? Yeah, few hands, but I bet not many, right? And this is what I want to show you, is basically how can you vibe code from anywhere, but not just randomly, not just do whatever you want, literally vibe code with purpose, with intent. And this is what Woltspace is about. Woltspace is a place for builders to build. So let's take a look. First of all, what is a Wolt? A Wolt is a builder. A Wolt is a coding agent. Think Claude Code, think any CLI kind of harness that can actually write code and control your computer. Now, in Woltspace, for now, we have three types of builders. We've got the otter, the beaver, and the raccoon. Each one of these wolts can have their own personality, and the kind of creature represents the kind of skills that they can have. So the otters, they're kind of the dumber ones, they're the haikus. Then you got the beavers, they're pretty capable, and the raccoons, they really handle the show. Now, the wolts themselves live in Woltspace. My wolts, I have plenty of different kind of wolts. So I have, for example, Nunu. She creates me playlists every morning, 6 a.m. There's a wolf, cron job, howls every morning, makes her create a playlist for me on Spotify. I get a brand new playlist, and then I can tell her what I liked, what I didn't like, etc. UX Wolf, he's the UX pro. He helps me build Woltspace. Fun fact, 95% of Woltspace is built within Woltspace. Okay, so he really helps me with like what things look like, user experience, all these different things. Then PR Wolf, he's a fun guy too. He's the one who helped me actually build these slides. So these slides are currently running inside of Woltspace. So now let's do a little bit of a demo. What does it mean to be inside of Woltspace? So let me show you. Woltspace really is this kind of split view here. So some of you might recognize, I think a lot of you use Claude Code on your daily basis. So let me do a little bit of a demo here right now and pray to the demo gods. Okay, PR, well, let's go, let's do it. So now you can see that my message is being sent from Telegram, which is through my phone. I can't really show you my phone right now. And we kind of had this little bit rehearsed. So hopefully he knows what to do, and he's just not really doing it. So let me insist a little bit. Put the thing on the slide that we talked about. It's go time right now. All right, and now come on, PR, well, you can do this. It's a raccoon. He's supposed to be good at this. There we go. Hey there, I'm PR World. I built these slides. Okay, so that was cute. We kind of rehearsed this, but let me show you actually around Woltspace, and let's create something together. So Woltspace, there's a lodge. This is where all the wolts live. You can see here I have all the different wolts that I've created. So wolts can build apps. So these are my deck right here is a specific app. This app is pushed on GitHub. It's actually public. You'll all be able to see it. But let's create a brand new wolt, and let's make him a beaver. Is there a name? Someone want to come up with a name for the wolt? Justin? How do you spell Justin? Justin. All right, Justin. Let's put a Justin W just because he's a wolt. Oh, Justin Beaver. That's great. All right, Justin Beaver. All right, fantastic. So we got a brand new wolt here cooking, Justin Beaver. Just woke up. Can you kind of see the screen? Let's zoom in a little bit. So he's ready to build. What should we build? I mean, it's Shopify. We're kind of talking agentic commerce. So let's build like a commerce-y site. Anyone have some requests? Sell creatine. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put the microphone down because I need to type. All right, Justin Beaver. We're gonna sell creatine to wolts. Make sure the wolts get jacked. Make a simple store. Make no mistakes, right? Obviously, really important. Okay, so while Justin Beaver is cooking, let's see, Claude Code lately, they kind of throttle us. So let's see what happens as this goes on. Let's go back to our presentation. So why Woltspace? Why did I build this? So this is actual footage. This is me building actual Woltspace from the beach. Erica right there, my wife, she can attest. This is basically from the beach, from Telegram. I control my Claude sessions. I have full access to the terminal from the beach. It's on my phone, but running on my computer. So what that means is it's all also connected to my GitHub bots and everything. So I can review my pull requests on the beach, I can merge code, and I can test it all in real time. And so this works from anywhere. I have the Telegram integration, I have a Slack integration, works through the browser, more integrations coming. But most importantly, this is all sandboxed. Everything right now is running through a Docker container hosted on my machine. So you might have seen the bypass permissions thing. Yeah, that's a feature, not a bug. I don't have to sit like a monkey at my computer pressing enter, enter, enter every time. Worst thing it can do is kill itself. All right, you're a Wolt, you can do it. We also have backups for Wolts, so don't worry, you can back your Wolts up. So where is this going? Right now, it's mostly Claude Code, right? Because I use Claude Code a lot. Onyx, where I work, thank you Onyx for all the Claude Code compute. A lot of this is built through Claude Code, but soon we're going to support things like Codex, OpenCode, so that you can eventually have your own local models running. We basically just don't want to lock ourselves into Claude Code. 3 months ago, I loved Claude Code. Today, I'm like, getting a bit fed up with all these updates, and things are getting more and more less transparent, let's call it. So if you want to bring a new model, you can bring in your new model. The DAM, the distributed app marketplace, as you build apps, you can share your apps, but you can also push them to GitHub. So every app is meant to be super GitHub friendly. As long as there's a Woltspace JSON file in there, you can share it. And so if you build your own workout app, your own music app, you share with your friends, they like it, well, they can just fork it and make it their own. And finally, coming soon, still in the works, but already kind of shown to be working, is the inter-Wolt communication layer. So this one is really fun. You can get your raccoons to organize your beavers to get to work for you. So for example, I'll plan with my raccoon Wolt, and then he'll get like a bunch of beavers getting to work on the separate PRs, and he'll review the work, and only when it's ready, he'll then send me a Telegram message with all the PRs neatly organized, and I can go and review the code. So also something important here, I don't write much of the Woltspace code, but I review every single PR. So why are we doing this? Basically, I'm thinking bring the home server back. We all have these powerful computers. Everyone's going with the Mac Mini route. I love it. Why not? Let's host everything from it. This whole thing right now, so interesting enough, this is running through my container, but you can all access these slides running from my container on your phones right now. So actually, I'll show you in the next slide. If you go to deck.woltspace.com, you'll be served this very presentation from my computer to your phones. So I'm thinking, let's bring the weird web back. Let's bring decentralization back. And before I finish off, let's go see what Justin Beaver cooked for us. All right, so Wolt Gains, we got it here. We got a store. Let's put this in full view. So what can we buy? Dam Builder Creatine Mono, Pop Pump Pre-Workout. That's pretty good. Let's add that to cart. All right, Large Bulk Stack. And the nice thing here is that you can now go and say, I don't know, I didn't like that. Can you add some more? It's just Claude Code. You're building stuff, but it persists. Justin Beaver, he'll know who he is from now on. He's got an identity file. Everything persists on disk. So yeah, basically from Telegram, you just walk away, and this just continues to exist. So going back to this last slide here, yeah, that's basically it. You want to check out these slides, deck.woltspace.com. This is literally running from my computer. The second I close this laptop, it's no longer available. It will be once I reopen my laptop. So eventually I'll get an always-on computer at some point. It's on GitHub. It's free. It's open source. Please go try it out. Give it a start. It's a one-line install in your CLI. And also big shout out to Onyx in the back right there. Thank you for all the compute, for all the support, and many more updates coming soon. If you have any questions, now's the time. It is basically local lovable, yeah, but that's basically exactly what it is. So in the beginning, I once upon a time thought of calling this clawable, but this is not a claw, this is a Wolt. So it's not clawable, but it is your local kind of lovable. It's your infra. You don't have to pay someone else $25 per month or however much they're charging these days, just so you can run on their opinionated super-based stack and this stack and that stack. You pick the stack. Anything that can run in a Docker container can run on your Woltspace. But it is basically like a livable, yeah.
So one, do you need to know how to use a terminal or just a browser? And two, what's the difference between a claw and a Wolt?
What's the difference between a claw and a Wolt? So a claw is a claw and a Wolt is a Wolt. That's basically the difference. And do you need to know how to use a terminal? No, not really. Just to the one-liner install, which can be a bit daunting if you've never used one. The actual split view here is convenient if you're a dev and you want to be in your terminal. You can own this whole thing and do whatever you want. But really, this is just the chat layout, but it's also compatible with Slack. So if I set up my Woltspace and set up the Slack interface for my team, you can just @Woltspace and ask it to do whatever you want, and it'll share you the public links. You don't even need to ever go into the lodge itself. It'll just share you the links to your projects.
Yeah, I had a question with you mentioned Onyx earlier on. I see it over there. I just want to know if you could tell me more about Onyx.
Yeah. Well, so I have a whole pitch for you, but I only had 5 minutes. So come see me after the talk. But Onyx, basically personal intelligence. Big shout out. We're building. Keep an eye on us. We're doing a lot of cool things. We just shipped last week. We came out of stealth, so we're officially live on the App Store. If you want to give a try, by the way, I have a bunch of early access VIP, but you have to come talk to me about Woltspace and Onyx, and I'll give you some access codes. So thank you for asking that. And what? Invite only. If there aren't any other questions.
Good.
All right.
Thank you. That was great.
Exactly. All right, so